Today we're going to look at earbuds from two of the most popular Android phone companies, Samsung and Google, with the new Galaxy Buds 2 Pro and the Pixel Buds Pro. So for Samsung, we've got a model that refines and improves on the previous Galaxy Buds Pro, whereas Google are launching their first pair of ANC earbuds. We know that both are going to be feature-packed with some exclusive features for Android users, so these could both be in contention for being the best earbuds available on Android. In this video, we'll be comparing all of the specs and features side by side to answer the question, which earbuds should you actually buy? A quick unboxing first then, and for Samsung we first have the earbuds themselves, a USB-C charging cable and some extra ear tips, and finally the usual paperwork. For Google it's a similar affair with one major exception: there's no charging cable. This is the first time I've seen a company do this and I'm sure it's going to annoy people, but personally I think this is excellent. There are way too many unnecessary accessories with tech these days, extra USB cables being a major one, so Google is banking on you already having one of these at home. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about this decision? It means aside from the earbuds in the case, we just have the spare ear tips and the usual paperwork inside the box. A major strength of both of these earbuds is their charging cases, which are both small, compact, and come with a nice matte finish that feels great in the hand. Samsung wins for being slightly more travel-friendly and for giving easier access to the earbuds in the case. But the Pixel Buds case has a handy physical pairing button at the rear, and best of all, that super satisfying magnetic lid. It can easily be opened with one hand and gives a lovely click as it snaps shut. Both cases support wireless charging, and you'll get an hour of listening time from a 5-minute fast charge. The Galaxy Buds only offer 5 hours on a single charge and 18 in total with the case. You get a more reasonable 8 hours if you turn off ANC, but this is still low by today's standards. The Pixel Buds offer 7 hours with ANC or 11 hours without, so Google definitely has an edge when it comes to battery life. As for the earbud design, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro are a smaller, lighter, and more refined version of the original Buds Pro, and this for me is their single biggest upgrade. The new sleek and minimal all-matte finish looks and feels more premium, but it's the smaller size and improved ergonomics that I really like. They fit much more securely in the ears, and comfort has improved massively. Looking back, this is actually an area of weakness for the original Buds Pro, and the second gen get a really nice comfort and fit upgrade. The Pixel Buds Pro also have an all-matte finish, and the two-tone design is a little more striking than the subtle Galaxy Buds approach. But these go almost the opposite way with the design change, and the larger, bulkier Pros lose out on the Pixel Buds A series' super lightweight and comfortable form factor. The shape is a little unusual too, and putting them in my ears, it never quite feels like they fully settle into the correct position. They're comfortable enough, but the fit just isn't very secure, and I think those with smaller ears especially may struggle with these, but of course it depends on your ear shape. So Samsung wins for the earbud design, which feels lighter, has better airflow, and the improved ergonomics provide a more comfortable fit. It's easier to get them in the right position, and the more secure fit means they'll more likely stay put when exercising. The Galaxy Buds are also a better workouts option because of their higher IPX7 water resistance rating, so you can submerge these underwater. The Pixel Buds only offer splash resistance with an IPX4 rating. But interestingly, the case gets an IPX2 rating as well, which isn't a lot, but earbud cases almost always get ignored when it comes to protection. Both earbuds use touch controls, which for Samsung are pretty responsive and it's easy to find the touchpad, so they're quite good. But Google takes the win here for having, well, quite simply the best touch controls on any pair of earbuds I've tested. I've never known a pair of earbuds with controls as responsive as this. They distinguish brilliantly between different numbers of taps, and even things like the tap and hold function are super fast to react, which is so refreshing. They also offer a swipe gesture for volume adjustment, which actually works quite accurately, and obviously having more gestures on the earbuds gives you more control over your music without the need to reach for your phone. Customization is fairly limited with both though. You can only adjust the tap and hold function, which by default will summon the Google Assistant on the Pixel Buds or Bixby on the Galaxy Buds. Yeah, I don't need to explain who gets the win there. Plus you get hands-free Hey Google on any Android phone with the Pixel Buds, whereas Hi Bixby is for Galaxy devices only. With the Pixel Buds you can also cycle between all 3 listening modes, whereas the Galaxy Buds only let you select 2 of these, which is annoying. Samsung does offer the experimental Edge Tap feature for volume control, but like the original Buds Pro, it's almost impossible to hit the right spot, and you'll likely end up skipping tracks by mistake. The Pixel Buds also offer auto pause and play with wearing detection, which is really handy. What's so weird about the Galaxy Buds is that they do have in-ear detection. In fact, they've even got this great feature where you can set your ringtone to only go through the earbuds when they're in your ears, otherwise incoming calls will just play through your phone. But they won't pause your music when you take an earbud out. They'll only do this when you remove both, and there's quite a delay with it. They don't autoplay at all when you put them back either, So that's a really weird decision from Samsung that I had hoped they would change with the 2nd Gen Buds Pro. Let's talk more about those extra app features though, starting with what's available on both earbuds. So they both have an ear tip fit test, an option to read out your phone's notifications, and a Find My Earbuds feature. The Galaxy Buds only offer location tracking with Samsung phones though, that's an exclusive feature, whereas the Pixel Buds offer this on any Android phone. Samsung offers a couple of extra features too, such as Voice Detect, which will automatically lower your music volume and turn on ambient sound mode when it detects that you're speaking, allowing you to have a conversation. After 10 seconds of you not speaking, it switches back and raises the volume again. So this is very similar to Sony's Speak to Chat, although not quite as well implemented here. Sometimes there's a delay detecting your voice, sometimes it's hypersensitive, and you can't customize it as much either. The weirdest feature though by far is neck stretch reminders. Yes, the earbuds will measure your head position and remind you to stretch if you've been bent over with your head down for 10 minutes. So if you're the one person out there who wanted this, please make yourself known in the comments because I have some questions for you. The main app feature is of course the noise control, so with both earbuds you can select off, active noise cancellation, or transparency mode. Straight away I can tell you that these both have really good noise cancelling performance, which means Samsung finally has a great pair of ANC earbuds, and Google has done an impressive job with their debut noise cancellers. Overall, I think the Pixel Buds Pro block out slightly more sound, but I think that's more to do with them having better passive noise isolation as opposed to the actual ANC. It sounds as though Samsung blocks out slightly more low-end frequencies, whereas the Pixel Buds are better with the mids and highs, but the overall reduction in noise seems greater with the Pixel Buds, though they're still close enough that this really shouldn't be a deal breaker. As for the transparency or ambient mode, the Pixel Buds are pretty good, and it certainly sounds very natural, though your surroundings aren't super clear. Galaxy Buds have traditionally always had super amplified ambient sound, and that's the same again with the Buds 2 Pro. You get a loud and ultra amplified sound that consequently comes with a strong hiss and sounds more artificial. Samsung lets you customize this to increase the amplification on either earbud, and to adjust the overall intensity too, but unfortunately these all added a static noise to the ambient mode, so I find it better to leave these turned off. You can set the Galaxy Buds to automatically switch to ambient sound when you're on a call, so that you can hear your own voice. With the Pixel Buds you can do this too, but you'd have to switch modes manually.
When it comes to phone calls, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro are by far the better choice. My voice was clearer during the call, and he separated my voice a lot better from the background noise. So Samsung finally has a good pair of earbuds for phone calls as well. Switching over to the Pixel Buds Pro, you may notice that the background noise is actually quieter with these. However, the aggressive attempt to isolate my voice from it means that it actually muffles my voice a lot more than the Galaxy Buds, and as a result my voice wasn't as clear during the call. So these aren't bad per se, but the Buds 2 Pro are definitely better.
The Galaxy Buds offer the latest Bluetooth 5.3, with low energy support supposedly coming later in the year. Google decided to only give the Pixel Buds Bluetooth 5, despite conflicting reports elsewhere online. It doesn't change much in terms of real-world connection stability or range, but it's weird to get such a dated version that misses out on the efficiency of the latest spec. For codecs, both offer SBC and AAC, but Samsung provides their proprietary scalable codec too. This can provide a higher bitrate, though not quite as high as LDAC, but this is exclusive to Samsung devices only. As for the latency, this is not a strength of either earbuds. For the Galaxy Buds, movies were just about okay, but with gaming there is a noticeable lag, especially with non-Samsung Android devices, whereas some games are just about playable on iOS. With the Pixel Buds, things were worse. Gaming is, well, terrible, and there's even a slight delay with YouTube videos on Android if you look closely. iOS devices were just about okay. Some good points though are the Pixel Buds Fast Pair feature, so you get the automatic pop-up to connect when you open the case's lid near any Android phone, whereas with the Galaxy Buds, this only works on Galaxy devices, but they do offer great connectivity within the Samsung ecosystem. You get near instant switching between devices with both of them though, without the need to enter pairing mode first. You just need a little extra step with the Galaxy Buds to make sure you've enabled seamless connection first. But Google takes this one step further by offering multi-point, so you can be connected to two devices at the same time. This is great if you're working off your computer, but then get a call come in on your phone. You can take the call and then later return to your computer's music all through the earbuds. Switching the audio source for music is pretty fast too, and it's a shame Samsung doesn't have this as well. Just before we move on to the sound quality, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Blinkist. Blinkist takes the key concepts from thousands of non-fiction books and condenses them down into just 15 minutes. So this is ideal for someone like me who doesn't have the time these days to read a full book, but still wants to educate myself in those little pockets of time I find during the day. The app makes it super easy to browse the wide variety of topics on offer, and you can get personalised recommendations and choose from a selection curated by experts. If listening is more your style, then there are audiobooks and the new Shortcast feature for you to explore as well. With Blinkist Connect, you can share your subscription with another person so that they can enjoy the benefits of the premium plan for free. You can easily share Blinks and Shortcasts with each other, whilst keeping your personal accounts and libraries separate. You can sign up at Blinkist.com/InsideTech to start your 7-day free trial and get 25% off a yearly membership, and I'll leave links to everything down in the video description. And finally, let's talk about the sound quality, where there is again a clear winner, which is the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. The most obvious difference is that the Buds 2 Pro have sharper and more detailed highs, so I think this improved treble is thanks to their dual driver design. With some songs, the highs can start to verge on being a bit harsh and sibilant. I wish there was a custom EQ to temper this, but this is still improved over the harsher original Buds Pro. The Pixel Buds have a warmer, more relaxing tone that doesn't have the same clarity or detail in the high end. They sound good and are free from any piercing highs, but the sound is less dynamic and exciting compared to the Galaxy Buds, so they'll be the better choice for you loud volume bass heads. Samsung offers their usual 6 options for the preset equalizers, but dynamic is once again easily the best setting. Google doesn't currently offer any sound customization beyond their volume EQ feature, which can enhance the bass and treble at lower volumes. They have said that a 5-band EQ is coming soon, so this could really change how the earbuds sound, and I'd personally love to be able to increase the treble, which could end up changing my opinion on the earbuds as a whole. But we can only go by what's actually on offer now, and Samsung has the edge when it comes to sound quality. I should also mention a couple of extra sound features exclusive to Samsung devices for the Buds 2 Pro. The first is the returning 360-degree audio with head tracking, which I personally find more of a gimmick, but it can be a cool feature to try out. What Samsung is really trying to push though is 24-bit audio, which is something for the audiophiles to get excited about, and technically this can provide more detailed sound. But ultimately this is more limited than you might expect. You'll need to use a 24-bit streaming service like Tidal to take advantage of this, and lots of people say that they can't actually hear a difference between 16 and 24-bit anyway. Still, it's an extra feature Samsung users can benefit from, and means that the optimal listening experience for the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro is exclusive to those with a Samsung phone. The Galaxy Buds 2 Pro are launching at $229.99, whilst the Pixel Buds Pro will be $199.99, so Google does have the cheaper option. Each of these is a huge upgrade over their predecessors, for different reasons, and easily the best earbuds the companies have made yet, but the choice does depend on your specific priorities. If it's the controls, battery life and noise cancelling you're into, then the Pixel Buds Pro will be your best bet. But if you prioritise comfort, phone calls and sound quality, then you'll definitely want the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro instead. Certainly if you own a Samsung phone, the choice should be a no-brainer. The improved connectivity alone makes the Buds 2 Pro experience feel more seamless, even if 360-degree audio and 24-bit sound aren't features you'd ever make use of. With the Pixel Buds, it matters less which phone you have. The only thing I can say for both of these earbuds is that iPhone users should look elsewhere. There are too many Android exclusive features to make either of these a good value option, and you'll lose out on customization and software updates. For me personally, I think the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro are the better all-round earbud, and would justify the extra $30 over the Pixel Buds, even if you don't have a Samsung phone. Let me know in the comments which of these is your favourite, and be sure to check out my recent LG earbuds video, which I reckon could give both of these a run for their money. Give the video a like if you found it helpful, subscribe to see more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with everything on the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.